Craig and I are at Fort Boggy State Park, Centerville, Texas. I figured I might as well go ahead and say it.
Thank you.
Just to save Craig.
Boggy something. It wasn't going to be Fort Boggy. But
yeah.
Anyway.
So we're at Fort Boggy. It's a very small park.
Yep. About 3 miles of trail total.
Yeah. Well, it's like a 1.5 mile lake trail, and then there's another hike and bike trail up by the cabins that's supposed to be 2 miles. This park has struggled over the past, I don't know how many years. And then in the last few years, they've tried to revamp it.
Put in some really nice cabins.
Yes, we'll show you the cabins here in a little bit because we did rent one. But we're gonna go hit the lake trail, and
it is freaking cold today.
Yes, it was 75 degrees yesterday.
Yeah, it's middle of April or early April, and it hadn't got out of the 40s here today, and it's mist and rain all day long, and it is just weather-wise for Texas. This is just cold, and it's damp cold.
I mean, literally, it went from 75 yesterday to real feel of like 38 today.
Here's my hydration bladder for this hike.
Yeah. And then tomorrow the high is 65. There's a pavilion right over here, and I believe I read where it said it would accommodate 50 people.
You probably hear the traffic in the background. Park is just south of Centerville, and it's kind of nestled in between Highway 75, which used to be the old Dallas Highway, and then I-45. So it's pretty big traffic corridors on both sides of the park.
Oh, check this out. You might could catch you a few fish out here. It's pretty shallow.
This is what we get right out here with feral pigs. It doesn't take many of them to just make a mess of the landscape. Lovely. And this is, no, it's known as Fort Boggy. Not really, but
came from there and we decided to take this direction to see what it was, because I mean it's a trail, but it dead ends, we think. So we think the trail is actually this way, but it doesn't show any of that on the map, so this is probably it.
And here we are.
Yeah, it brings you right out up here by the bathroom and the shower. As the outdoor shower.
That's cold water only.
Yes. Yeah, I really think this is just to rinse off out of.
It is.
Because you can see through the slats too. So there's only one bathroom in the park. It's this one. And they're nice, except they don't have showers.
Yep.
See, the bathrooms they're nice, they're decent. It's just no shower. Anyhow. Alright, so now we're going to head over to the cabin. And from the bathroom, if you just walk across this little road Down that direction is where you come into the park, where that car is. There is a cabin right there. That is cabin number 3. This is cabin number 2. We're gonna walk up because our cabin is number 1. As you can see, these cabins are really nice. This right here that I'm on right now is part of the hike and bike trail. That we will be biking on here in a little bit. We brought our mountain bikes this weekend. So this is our cabin. And if you look right there, you'll see the little trail that takes you to the parking lot right there. So you have running water outside, a nice little fire pit. You have a screened in porch, picnic area out here, and then you have an open porch on this side with little glider chairs overlooking this little green area. So let's go in and check it out. So this is the screened in area where we are currently thawing out our steaks for tonight. And then you'll see there's gliders out here. Ceiling fan, another door over there that takes you out to the other porch, a little counter area right here. And I'm going to take my shoes off because they're muddy before I go inside. And then here we have the inside of the cabin. And Craig's eating.
Peanuts.
So, oh, that coffee smells heavenly. So as you can see, there's windows here. We can raise the blinds and just have the sun shining in. There's a full-size queen, a true mattress bed, a twin bunk with a trundle underneath. You have all this open window lighting. Ceiling fan, table, refrigerator, microwave, coffee pot, counter space, and then another door to go out this side if you prefer, that has a little glider out there. It's just super nice, super nice. Now, as far as cabins go, they're a little expensive. They're $98 a night. Central heat and air. Well, I don't know.
It's less than you're going to pay for a hotel room,
and it's just as nice. And that's the difference. It is a little cheaper than a hotel room, but you're camping. You're still out in nature, and you can still have the peace and quiet that camping provides. And I love it. Evidently my feet were a little more wet than I thought they were. That's from my socks. Anyhow, just thought we'd share and show you how amazing these cabins are. Good morning.
Morning.
We just left the cabin. We went ahead and packed up, so when we get through hiking today, we're ready to go home.
Got a little 2-mile loop here, maybe 2 miles, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's the hike and bike nature trail. And I wanted to show you, so the cabin is over that direction, the cabins.
Yep.
And then the parking is right here. And they have some, not washer pits, horseshoe pits. So if you wanted to do that, you could do that. And then the pavilion is right down there, and then the bathrooms are down there. So this is the trail we're about to take. And it looks, I don't know what you call this.
Crushed concrete.
Because it's not paved, but
Yeah,
it's not dirt either.
It's crushed concrete.
So anyway, we're gonna head out on this little trail and do it, and then we'll be heading home. So they're still building these cabins. So that's why right now they only have 3 available for rental.
As long as the bees don't get in them, they got 3.
Right. Huh. So they're still working on this one. So 4 and 5 are still being worked on. 1, 2, and 3 are finished. This one's got a neat little area to look out over.
Yep.
Very cool.
Yep.
looks like we're coming up on Primitive Campsite 1. So this park currently has 5 primitive campsites, which are spread out on this little 2-mile loop trail. And then they have 5 cabins, but only 3 are available because 2 are still under construction. As far as we know, that's the only camping available. So 5 primitive sites and 3 cabins right now currently. But it is a super nice, peaceful, quiet park. Now that's partly due to it's cold this weekend, and partly due to the size. There's not, you know, a tremendous amount of campsites available.
Right. Pretty small lake. I mean, it's probably a 4 or 5 acre lake at most. Not very big.
But for a relaxing, peaceful weekend with a little bit of trails to get you some exercise and activity, kayaking, boating, swimming, perfect little park.
Yep.
Only downfall, which is a major for us, just in the simple fact of the cabins are $98 a night. Worth it completely. The cabins are beautiful, spacious, have many refrigerators, microwaves, coffee maker,
Heat and air conditioner.
comfortable beds, actual beds. Very, very nice. But there is no showers within the park, except for an outdoor cold shower for rinsing off when you get through swimming. But that's it.
Here's site number 2.
I like Primitive Site 2. That's pretty cool. But for Texas, in the summer, you're hot and sweaty and stinky. If you're trying to have a relaxing weekend, you kind of want to be able to clean up a little bit. And like Craig and I were just talking, they're still in the construction phase of all of the cabins. Maybe eventually they're going to put a second bathroom where the cabins and stuff are, because it's a little bit of a walk to get to the bathrooms, because the bathrooms are where the day use area is. But it would be perfect to have a small bathroom with maybe 1 or 2 stalls for bathroom use, and then 1 shower stall for each side, women and men's. There's a little trail that way.
You didn't bring the map, did you?
Yes, I did. Anyway, so if they were to put something like that up on the top where the cabins are, that would be nice and perfect. Other than that, great park.
Yep.
Alright, so we're now at Site 4, Primitive Campsite.
It's a nice little area too.
Uh-huh. Could have several little tents here.
And a pecan.
And this is Campsite 5. Not too bad either. So that's going to finish up our trip to Fort Boggy State Park.
Had a good time. Short trail, short stay. Got here yesterday. It was colder than a well digger's butt. But we toughened it out by staying in the cabin all evening.
Yeah.
Really nice park. I mean,
It really
we talked
is.
a lot about it.
Yeah.
Just wish it had showers, but you know, in summertime it's water at the cabin. You can take the water hose and
At least rinse off.
at least rinse off. So you can make do.
But anyway, it's a under-visited park. They could use your business.
Yep.
So come see Fort Boggy State Park, Centerville, Texas.
See you on the trail.
Bye.